Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mowers will practically build themselves.
Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv. Welcome to the Kit Hoarder Stash. Today we got another Mustang, but this one definitely different from what we've been looking at before. I got this out of a special deal, okay? MRS Hobby Shop gets in these collections from people. And so they have to inspect them, and I used to be a part of this process. I just don't have the time anymore, so I don't do it anymore. But they will take in these collections and look them over. If they're missing parts or if they're started, then they don't put them on the shelf and sell them, for full price like they normally would. But there's a few people like me who don't mind building things that have already been started or that are incomplete, or the decals are toast or something like that, because we don't trifle with such things. Let's put it that way. So because of that, they gave me like 6 kits, very older, rare type things that I got for one heck of a deal. We're going to tell you just less than $10 a kit. And one of them was the SVO that we've looked at previously. And another one is this Mustang here. The Cobra Street Racer, the Monroe Rider. But I love on this generation of Mustang, I absolutely love it when they put on air dams and things such as that. I think it makes it look so much better. It's still a dog performance wise, and honestly, it's probably the only Mustang I don't fit in. Trust me, I've sat in a lot of different years of Mustangs, and this is the one that heights wise just was not comfortable for me. So we're going to take a look at it and see what I got here. Here's the side of the box, and I do like this paint scheme, which we're probably going to keep that. All right. First off, I've got a chrome tree. Oh, this is some extra parts because, there's really not much chrome on this. So this is part of the deal, is sometimes you'll get extra parts in these kits. This is out of a Fairlane or Torino, but I've got some nice big block parts here, and moreover, I've got some decent rims here. So those will be great for my parts box. Yay. Let's see. Oh, okay. We'll get into that part in a minute. So let's look at what has already been started for sure here. Okay. So somebody grabbed the body and decided to fill the seam here, which there's supposed to be a small seam there. So we'll fix it. But anyway, this is why it was cheap, was somebody had started it and done that to it. But dang good looking body. I don't know if this was ever reissued. I don't think so, but somebody who knows more about that than me probably will know. Love this thing. The interior tub with the spare tire. So here's the interior tub. Pretty simple. I'll get to the instructions in a minute. Here's the chrome tree for this car. Got the had to have it in the 70s and 80s. particularly the 70s. CB antenna. Oh, yeah, you got to get one of these old kits to get a CB anymore. Oil pan, very small disc brakes, air cleaner, chrome exhaust, and just fugly 4-lug rims. Kind of that centerline. I call them centerline style. That's what they look like to me, which I was never a fan of, and I'm certainly not a fan on this, so it will get new rims. Oh yeah, here's the other reason it was so cheap. Decals are gone. So if I wanted to build that with the way it was, I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to paint it myself or find the decals somewhere. All right, lots of pieces and parts here. So this has got one of those modular engines that I'm not a fan of, but actually once you get them in the engine compartment, they don't look too terribly bad. So this has got the head and the manifold on it. 2 parts to the differential, and it has a roll bar and a really nice looking steering wheel. Very nice. That's the only thing that's on a tree. Everything else is in pieces, so we'll go through the pieces parts. Interesting looking floor pan. Oh. Why it has a frame, I don't know. Here's your hood. The seats appear to be they're 2 pieces. There's the back and there's the front. And there they are together. Nope, look too bad. Your tinted glass, which is still in great shape. I'm gonna put that in this bag right here so nothing else happens to it. This is that cool custom tailpiece for the car. I like that. That looks neat. That looks neat. Looking through the... Okay, here we have a subframe, front spindles. Was the dashboard really this ugly? It has a molded in CB below the radio. Yeah, I don't know enough about these to know if that's how that dashboard's supposed to look, but man, it looks ugly. Here we go. Here's the rest of our engine. It's like with an automatic transmission. Obviously a small block. Doesn't look undersized to me. Looks good on the size, so. Although these tires have got to go. They're 2-piece. I mean, they come out nice and wide, but they're 2-piece. And those never did glue up right. Oh, gosh. Horrid. Radiator support. Sport mirrors. I know these are. I know what these are. I've got these on my car. Little side window louvers. And the rear window louver, which make this car look really cool, I think. Oh, this has got T-tops. And we got the T-tops in here. And that appears to be it for this particular model kit. Let's take a look at the instructions and see what we might be missing. Good old Revell instructions. Kit number H1345 3800. Okay, engine, putting that together. Take you longer to paint it than will to build it. Same there. Here's your differential going in. Oh, yep, goes right on the frame. Your front suspension, not much to it. Like a good curbside. Put your wheels on, put your engine in, your floor pan, exhaust. They got all these, like you put one part on it, it's a step. That's okay. Roll bar, seats, dashboard. Like 18 steps. Well, we put on 18 parts. Hi, Cruella. Getting the front end on, the exhaust, and getting the tail panel put together. Really? That's just how it looks? That's weird. Okay. So, anyway, there you go. That's our... I was trying to figure out what about this tail panel. But it doesn't show anything except for this. So, that can't be right. That's just weird on these instructions. Okay, guess we'll figure it out when we get there. So, there we go. All right, folks. Well, this is a nice old kit. Definitely paid the right price for it. One of the things I did get along with this kit was another box. It was a Mustang box, and it was pretty much empty, except, and I got it for free, it came with a really nice small block, and another really nice small block that needs to be finished, and another, this is like out of that Cougar Eliminator kit. I know this engine comes in that. So yeah, I got some extra parts here for sure, which will be nice for my parts bin. All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you again soon on the stash.